Hey, welcome back to part two of my dry fire series. I'm going to go over the dry fire mag. I saw this a couple years ago and I knew I had to get one just for dry fire. Uh, it's really great for striker fire pistols. I'm going to probably roll in some B footage here about the dry fire mag. It does come for all the Glock pistols except for Streamline, the Springfield XD, Smith & Wesson M&P, and the SIG 320. And they do offer law enforcement discounts, 10% off if you email them your ID card. So that's how I got it. At the time I purchased this, I paid about $90. It comes with two options now, with the spring kit and without the spring kit. So I got the spring kit because that's what they offered. It's basically a magazine that pushes against the trigger. This is for the Glock 1722. And I'll just show you what the spring kit looks like real quick. It's basically this. If you're a competition shooter and you have custom trigger, you're probably going to need this. So basically, how it works: you take your Glock pistol. Remember, there's no ammunition around. When you dry fire, you don't want to have any live ammunition. Insert the magazine in here just like so. Slide closed. And then the first pull is going to be the hardest. Then you got yourself a reset trigger. I am going to roll in some B footage of me shooting this thing. It's kind of cool, I think. If you want to adjust it, you can take an Allen wrench to the back and adjust right back there and adjust this. I actually had to adjust it on when I first got it. It was really, really heavy. Really heavy. So again, make sure the trigger's forward. This will not work with any laser cartridges. I've tried, and I'll go ahead and show you. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to have the laser cartridge in here. Okay, cool. Yeah, the first shot it works, the second shot it's not going to. All right, now that we've got the laser cartridge out, let me show you how this works. So it's very simple. Just kind of have the trigger right there. And it just presses on. When you press the trigger, it just activates this thing here. Kind of feels Glockish. Kind of feels like you're firing, but there's like a detent. Looks like there's a detent in there. It's kind of a really cool practice trainer, especially if you have a striker fire. You don't have to always set the slide back. If you do that, you might break it. So, like I said, I highly recommend this. This is something that I used a lot to get better at shooting, and so I'm going to just kind of show some video of it. It's dry fire. Like I said, they make it for pretty much all the popular striker fire pistols out there. All the Glocks, with the exception of the Slimline, Springfields, XDs, Smith & Wesson MPs, and SIG 320s. Check them out. Again, I'm not making any money off this. This is all bought and paid for by myself. All right, so this is how. So you just kind of put the magazine in, press the trigger, and you don't have to reset the handgun. You don't have to reset the Glock or any other striker fire pistol. You just You know, you just practice your dry fire. You know, you're not going to be able to do magazine reloads with this or rack the round, but that, you know, you could do that without the dry fire mag. Just use snap caps in your regular magazines. But yeah, if you're really interested in dry fire and you don't want to spend a whole lot of money, I would get one. There's a more expensive option. I'm going to go over the Glock Reset trigger in the next video, but I'd really recommend this if you're serious into dry fire. And like I said, I enjoy it. I use it a lot. And yeah, so go ahead and check them out at dryfire.mag.com. Again, this video is not sponsored by them. Everything you see in this video, I paid for. So, all right, well, I'll see you in the last part 3, which is the last one. We're going to talk about the Glock Reset trigger. All right, everyone be safe. Happy holidays. I'll see you soon.